Hello, friends, and welcome to Please Don't Coach Me, the show that pulls back the curtain on the coaching industry and shares the things that I think you need to know about, whether you're a coach, whether you're looking to become a certified coach, whether you are looking to hire a coach. These are the topics that I've noticed. These are the things that are happening, and these are the things that you need to be aware of to make better informed decisions. And today, I am unveiling something that I discovered and apparently has become like this huge thing that I didn't know about, but now I do know about, and now you need to know about it. Maybe you already did know about it. But if you are a coach and you are looking to make money, make a living at coaching, you need to be aware of the scams that are going down. And here's what I found. So I like to go onto LinkedIn every now and again and see what opportunities are available for coaches. How much are people offering? What are the positions for internal coaching? And here's something I found. If you type in the word coach, leadership coach, career coach, executive coach, in your search bar for LinkedIn jobs, there is a new little pipeline business development scam. I'm calling it a scam that is going on in LinkedIn jobs. And LinkedIn, if anyone from LinkedIn is listening to this, or if someone can accelerate this up to LinkedIn, you all need to have a button on your posts so people can report these scams, because these are ads. These are not job postings. And I'll tell you why. So here's what happened. I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, there's like all of these $300,000 job postings. But there was always a range, like it would be like 150 to 400,000 or 300 to 375,000. I'm like, why would there be a range like that? And some companies will post jobs with a range based on the location, based on experience, whatever it is. Curious me, because I want to go see, I'm not just going to take it at face value. I go and I submit an application to one of them. And here's what happened. I did the auto populator for my resume and I hit submit and I heard back, it might have been an hour or two. Congratulations, Lauren. You have made it to the next round. Now we need you to submit more information on our form. And y'all, this was a lead generation form. This turned into a sales coach position, because what they say is, essentially, you apply to be a part of our coaching program. We're going to train you how to be a coach so that potentially you could make up to $300,000. And I'm like, this is insane. This is literally an entire sales pitch. This is an entire lead generation for a sales coaching school. The more that I put this in the search feature, the more that just started coming. So you go through this course, $75,000. By the way, I spent back in 2015 about $8,000 or $9,000 on my coaching school. And what they say is, once you've gone through this program, you are now eligible to take on our clients. They don't provide business development. And in fact, the people that you will then coach, you have to pay a royalty on. You have to pay a licensing fee, annual licensing fee to this company for using their material. And you have to pay like a finder's fee for every client that you bring in using their stuff. How the hell are people like not seeing this red alert? And there are people that are falling for it left and right. Clearly, this is the only way I can make it as a coach. And I was talking to another friend who's a coach out in LA, and I said, are you aware of this? She said, oh yeah, I was looking for a position a couple years back, and it was the same type of thing, but it was much more like discreet. None of them will post how much they actually charge. I had to go do a little Google-fying, but I'm seeing this stuff everywhere. And so buyer beware. Like, first of all, you should never have to pay in to have a position. It's like the old scam of like when you wanted to be a model, but you have to pay like $5,000 for your glamour shots, which is bull. So it's the same type of thing. So yes, you should absolutely invest in getting yourself certified through ICF or a similar coaching governance body, so that you learn the core competencies, you have a code of ethics, you know what to do in certain situations. But these guys are selling their model. And the only person getting rich is the person that created it, or the person that's making a commission off the sale. So you have to think critically. I keep saying use critical thinking because it's so true. Why would you need to spend $75,000 to sell or to coach someone in selling? Like, read a book. $75,000, that's insane. I haven't spent that, I think, combined in the 10 years that I've been in business on all of my certifications and business development programs. And I've spent a lot. I've invested a lot in that, and gotten amazing return. But I'm like, how is LinkedIn allowing this to be posted as a job? Because it's not a job. So this is really like my issue with LinkedIn. Like LinkedIn needs a better vetting system, or a reporting system. If there was a scam going on, if there was something that was violating their advertising, there's a way to do that of saying this is content I don't want to see. But there's no way to report the jobs that are being posted. And what that I think that does is it takes away from the actual legitimate coaching jobs that people are posting, or legitimate opportunities that coaches could go and pursue to make a living, because people want to be coaches internally, but they don't think there are opportunities. And the reality is it's clogged up by this stuff, this junk. If you want to make $300,000 as a coach, it's probably going to take a bit of time to do that. Like, you're going to have to build up your own client base. You're going to have to probably do things outside of coaching, like running workshops, facilitating, speaking, doing consulting. Like, that's how people actually make money in the coaching industry. Or they're one of those very sought after coaches that basically travel alongside of like high profile people, and that's all they do. For someone to say you can make $300,000 by using a model or a method that someone else is making money off of, like, red alert, red flag, huge. I think that's probably why I wore the red shirt today. It is a massive red flag. And LinkedIn, you need to be able to have an option for us to flag it for you, because this is everywhere. I was actually talking to another business owner who said that they were looking for a fractional position, and this company was literally saying you have to be certified or take our program in order for us to allow you to take on this position. But they're selling this myth, this dream of making 250, 300,000, 400,000. It's like, who's making money here? And who has actually made that money? Maybe once, maybe the person at the top of the pyramid, because I think this is smelling a little MLM-y, a little pyramid-y, if you will. But I'm curious, who has, number one, made money in these things? Who has been successful? And who has seen this all the way through and either followed through with it? What's your experience been? Or have you stopped, and why? Like, let's report them. Let's put a list together of these companies that are doing this and bring it to LinkedIn or other places like Indeed. Like, let's flag them and put them where they need to be, which is in advertising. You are selling a program. You are not posting a job. I'm going to get off my soapbox. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you on a future episode of Please Don't Coach Me. Bye, y'all.